That's so with Caltech and MIT, though, like they required you to take uh calculus up to they do required you to take a calculus class in high school and also a physics class in high school. So so really it was based on like your school and what was the hardest calculus or hardest physics class you could take because these are like international universities. Not all of these schools or not all of the high schools that students attended had AP classes. Some had IB classes or some just had normal calculus and physics classes. So it really just aligned to like, are you taking the hardest STEM classes at your school? Yeah, I would say it can only prepare you so much. It'll give you foundations, but Caltech it's different. It's next level. So I mean it gave me a couple foundations, but it moves fast here. So it helped, but it can only help so much.
So then,
Basketball helped a lot. Just having just having just a support group, like knowing the upperclassmen, they let me know from the get go, just like make sure you're on top of your work. They advised me of some of like of how some of the classes were just even before I even got into the class. So I kind of had like a sense of like what I was getting into. And so yeah, just balancing that, just there's not much downtime at 24/7. I need to make sure I'm doing something and it was fun. I liked the grind, so I was always a fan of the grind. So I enjoyed
player.
it. No, I mean unless I wear like a Caltech basketball shirt to lecture, I'm guessing that most of my professors don't know that I'm on the basketball team. I'm thinking I look like an athlete compared to everybody else, so I'm guessing they can make an exception, but no, they're not giving me any passes.
So,
I would say, well, preparing for the transition is a little bit different, but like if you want to go to a selective school, my advice to anybody would just be start early, make connections with the some of these they're just the coaches early on because I would say the coaches really helped me just just of advising me of like what a recruit really looks like. I was talking to the MIT basketball coach since sophomore year, and I remember going into my senior year. Like I said, I was kind of at like a pivot point because my school didn't offer calculus BC, and I was like, so what class am I going to take? And in my school, they offered AP stats in school. And I remember just having a conversation with the MIT coach about that. And they were like, no, you need to do whatever you can to take calculus BC. We really we don't care about stats as much as calculus. So that's when I had the conversation with my counselor saying I needed to take calculus BC. So really just building connections with the coaches early on and also just starting early and making sure you're just like you're one of the best players on the basketball court, making sure you're also one of the best students in the school.
so when you look at the other basketball players, would it be safe to say that all of them are top academic students as well?
Yes, I forget what the stat was, but I remember I heard a stat somewhere just like half of the basketball team was valedictorians at their high school. So yeah, I mean just it goes everywhere. It like everywhere here, you're having conversations with the top of their class, and then turned in on time.
So it sounds to me like time management is really important.
Yes,
You have to be personally responsible.
yes,
Yes, professors aren't following you around trying to track you down.
not at all.
And the coaches expect you to take care of your business. Class.
Yeah, yeah. So I kind of I yeah I went through an experience like that too with the stats in the BC. My counselor was a little bit reluctant to let me take calculus BC, but yeah, it I would say in that sense, yeah, just like as much experience as you can get in calculus, it definitely helps. and because just pretty much everything here is so like math based. Like physics, physics relies on calculus, and I've had projects in my CS class that I've had to have some prior knowledge in calculus in. So yeah, just all experiences in calculus and physics within high school in that sense helps a lot. Yeah.
So tell me a little